All right. Now, Theresa May, if you look at the papers today, seems to be hanging by a thread. She's always hanging by a thread. It's a familiar thread. She's come to quite like her thread, but she's still hanging by it. Lots of
Pretty strong thread, because we seem to discuss this each week.
We'll see. It may be fraying a little bit this week. Lots of colleagues are writing in letters, apparently, to the Chief Whip.
But you hear that every week?
Every week. I know. On it goes. Amanda Blattell, who's got her ear to the ground, says the atmosphere, the temperature is different this week. What is your message to all of your colleagues who look at this and say it's just a complete shambles, it's time to change the top team?
We're at the end stage of the negotiation. I think it's understandable that there are jitters on all sides of this debate. We need to hold our nerve. The end is in sight in terms of a good deal, the prize we want, a good deal with the EU. And I think colleagues should wait and see what that looks like. It won't be a question of a fait accompli. They'll have their full say over it. That's what the meaningful vote is all about. We won't want to bring something back which we aren't confident is a very good deal for the United Kingdom. But now is the time to play for the team. I think that's the way we get the best deal from the EU. And I also think that's what the country expects from us.
And you're not going to run this right up to Christmas, are you? I mean, the real deadline is going to be November. We're not going to have a last-minute vote on the last-minute deal just before Christmas. Atmosphere of crisis, government whips beating people up as they're dragged into the lobbies.
No.
It's going to be done properly and decently.
Oh, it has to be done properly and decently and professionally. And the best way you get reasonable colleagues is by treating them reasonably, talking to them reasonably. And also, I think
by the end of November is a reasonable time to be thinking about this.
I think if it went any distance beyond that, we'd have a problem with implementing the deal.
Yeah.
And it would almost be the worst case scenario. We had a deal, but we couldn't implement it in time.